if you're watching this. Anyways, welcome. Welcome. Anyways, I think I just accidentally looped it over itself. Yeah. Let's just hop into the game, I guess. Try and make a habit of logging out inside a safe space just in case. Because just being right outside my base can be a little dangerous at times if I'm not careful, if there's some random mob. Not that it'd be that dangerous, but just to have something that's a little bit better. Is that a salmon? Yeah, it's a salmon. What's up, salmon? So yeah, really, I think the next order of business is just getting some diamonds. Want to have that sweet, sweet diamond armor. Get a nice sword, or an axe even. Because those are pretty strong now. Just keep the iron on me. Ooh, I actually will have enough gold for a. That's even more iron there. I have enough gold for another apple, which is always nice. Let me throw the spare iron in there. So these spares over there. Keep the ender pearls on me. Two golden apples. Just looking through some of these things. Anyways. Gonna also take some blocks with me. Hey, hello, welcome to the stream. So there's one viewer. Also, I've set up a Discord server in the About, although it doesn't seem like the stream notification is working, so I'll have to work that out in a little bit. I'm just giving it a little bit of time, just in case it's just a delay. Oh, wrong door. Let's head this way. Okay. That's a little area I set up earlier. Actually, oh yeah, I do have some wood, nice. Let me get some more torches rolling. Yeah, just gonna keep on strip mining, try to get some diamonds, because they are not very plentiful, it would seem. Yeah. Oh, gravel always gets in the way. Trying to keep the torches off the floor just in case there's any water that comes through at some point. Because if water floods the cave, floods the strip mines, and then hey, diamonds! Finally, it's been so long. Yeah, no, if water goes through the strip mines, takes out the torches, and then I clear up the water and mobs start spawning. Well, that's not great. Is this just a 4-stack? I hope not. 4. Come on, be a 5th. Nope. It is just 4. That feels bad. But let's see. We have fortune 3, so let's hope for some good luck. 2, 1, 1, 1. Really? Really, game? Okay. Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Wow, okay, so that's pretty much the luck of this series in a nutshell right there, is struggling for an hour and a half strip mining to find one single vein of diamonds. It's a vein of 4 and it only gives me 5 diamonds. Oof. But I shall continue on home. There's some lava nearby. I don't know what I want to make first with the diamonds, because I'm fairly certain that it's only I think it's like a half armor for each of the helmet, leggings, and boots, and then it's a 1 armor improvement, or 1 like full armor for the chest plate, from iron to diamond, that is. I'm gonna see, on the one hand, making a diamond helmet would be great because then I can enchant it with the respiration and aqua affinity enchantments, and make underwater exploration a whole lot easier. On the other hand, if I make that and then I go to the nether, a gold helmet is the best thing because it has the highest, I guess it has the least deficit in going from diamond to gold, because I believe a gold helmet is the same as an iron one, 1.5 armor. And if I enchant, say, a pair of boots, I can get Depth Strider, which also makes underwater exploration easier. Not as easy, because you still run out of water in this, or run out of breath in the same amount of time, but you can at least go a lot farther in that same amount of time. And honestly, speed does matter a lot when you're running away from things, or when fighting them. Sorry about that. Let me silence my phone. But yeah, I also don't want to mine too far that way, because there's a ocean monument that way. Like, it's probably diagonally at this point. So I don't think we can mine that way. That being said, there's also another one in the direction of the other tunnel that I mine, so they're not exactly close. They're like a few hundred blocks away. In fact, the other one that's that way is probably more like 1,000 blocks away from the mine shaft entrance. Okay. Got a mine. Or a cave. And I'm hoping that this is not a flooded cave. Okay, it's a flooded cave. They're just much harder to deal with, and that's why I like putting the torches on the higher level here, just to prevent things like that. Okay. I already have some magma blocks, but I guess I can get more. So if I had like Depth Strider, this would be a whole lot easier. But also, it's not that hard to clear up this water. The easiest thing would be Sponge, but I'm not taking on a Monument anytime soon. I heard a skeleton, which means that there's a non-flooded cave nearby. Very close nearby. So those are the magma blocks suck stuff down into them, so they're sucking all the cobblestone that I placed. It's kind of a cool area, but I don't think there's really much to explore there. Where it's just sort of like the one deep water over the lava pit. Don't really need iron, but I'm gonna collect it just in case, because I'm probably gonna need it down the line. But I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. Really loves throwing all the 1.8 stones at me. Diorite, granite, and andesite. It's eerie noise, my favorite. And yes, I know I have an axe in my inventory, but it's a hassle to move it in and out of my hotbar, so I don't. Also, I'm gonna have to throw out a bunch of cobblestone soon, so I'll make like a little side area for it and just throw it out. Go ahead and just pull this up. There we go. Seems I need to edit my Discord bot just a little bit because the message it sent repeated a word, but cool. Does seem to be working even with the custom role I designed for it. Well, custom role. It's not that hard to set up. I know there's a way to throw everything out of your inventory at once, but that might just be a like a client-side mod. Well, I know you can throw out an entire stack just by clicking Control Q, so. Also, I'm trying not to use the, trying not to use my fortune pickaxe very much, because I don't really have, well, I do have some spare diamonds now, but they're not really spare. I am so glad that I didn't chase after those immediately. They've been awful. Let me, get some cobblestone into my hotbar. Okay, so this might actually be an interesting place. Might also be a deadly place, we don't know. Yeah. Get down safely first. And of course, I want to make sure that the strip mine can proceed normally. Well, I mean, it's interesting. I might turn this into something later, maybe. Maybe this will be a hot spa, or a hot spring, or a spa at some point in the future. Just for the heck of it, if I just feel like building something at the time. Well, I do want to make sure it's very well lit. We have lava the torches, yeah. Didn't miss anywhere. And while going too close to the ocean monument wouldn't actually be all that bad. It would probably make me mining fatigued from the bosses, and that would well, it'd be very hard to mine when every block takes you about 4 minutes. So we run into another underwater cave. I don't particularly care too much to explore them because I don't have anything like respiration or depth striders, so it's too easy to just get caught out and die from it. At some point in the future, though, when I actually have enchantments, it would be good to explore them. I actually have a can of bubble milk tea, which I didn't know they had cans of, but it's pretty interesting. Probably better drink it through a straw so that you don't just get all the little tapioca bubbles at the end, but it actually tastes pretty good. Of course, as soon as I switch to the shovel, as soon as I switch to the shovel, it no longer becomes dirt, but whatever. And another place to just dump a bunch of stuff. Don't really need the magma block. Actually, most of it's redstone. Let me compress that into blocks. And honestly, I don't really need the redstone, but the reason why I'm using Fortune on is because Fortune also multiplies the experience orb drops, and experience is pretty nice to have, so. Same reason I'm using it on the coal, even though I carry around more than a snack with me. Okay. Interesting place. I am digging at Y12, right? Okay, so that just happened to, most lava caves will spawn at Y11, or lava caves. The surface of most underground lava lakes will be at Y11. So if you dig at Y12, then you can just be above them. But there are, of course, the randomly generated ones that are above that level, but the sort of lava level is Y11. Maybe it's Y10, you know, you dig at Y11 to get one block above them, but... Oh yeah. Slight detour. Don't know how I thought that would go any differently, but... Alright. And we continue. Gonna give it one block of space. And this should be the right level. 14, 13, 12. There we go. I'm not going to go out of my way to mine coal, but if it's there, then I will just mine it with the fortune pickaxe. Ah yes, more eerie noises, my favorite. Time is it? Noon. Hey! More diamond. So this way has yielded infinitely more diamonds than the other way in like a third of the time, a fourth of the time. Hey, and this is 4, probably 5 because there should be one there. Yep. And I believe the diamond veins go up to 10 in 1.16. I kind of expected to be there. Come on, diamonds. Yes. Yes. So that's 7, 8, 9, and okay, 9. Still 9. Pretty good. Okay. All right. The luck of this series has improved dramatically. We are now quite lucky. And, you know, just digging around to make sure there's no lava or anything like that. I do actually hear lava that way, but there's none touching this, so we have 5 diamonds to start with, fortune 3, and we have 9 diamonds to mine. So let's see how many we get there. Very satisfying sight to just see a ton of diamonds on the floor. Oh, that was so good. That's a 26 diamonds, so that's almost 3 per ore. Nice, I think the average is like 2.5 diamonds per ore with, that's what I want to say it is when you have fortune 3. So for that 1 ore, pretty good. Thought I placed a torch on the block for a second. Okay. Actually, that's enough to get myself a full set of diamond armor, so I'm gonna go back now. I've reached the, honestly, I thought I'd be mining here for another few days. But we are doing pretty well. Did I pass the... I don't think I passed it. Yeah, it's the gravel we got at the very beginning. There we go. A little bit longer than I thought it was, but we made it, and I think that one's even longer than that, so... Let me see if I left anything in here last time. I'm just going to keep these things here, so I'll have a row of diorite, a row of granite, and a row of andesite. And a row of gravel. Like 4 things of dirt, and then the rest is cobblestone. And this will just be a place to store, because I don't want to fill up my entire upper chest with all of this stuff. And then that, I believe, is there's another chest, so I think we're all good here. Ah, finally though. Finally got enough diamonds for armor, so we can now look at all of the different enchantments, and we don't have to worry about being... we don't have to worry about each and every individual piece of armor, because we can just make all of them. Because before what I was going to do is I was going to make a set of iron armor, and then look at the enchantments, and then use that to determine. But good. But now that I can make this, I can make the entire set of diamond armor, rather than having to look at everything. So, the first piece of diamond armor in every series is always kind of special, so... That's the first chestplate of the series. I don't know, I could just use the, put it on the crafting grid, but haven't really used the crafting menu too much, so I want to use it a little more. So anyways, covering with diamonds indeed. And the time is beginning to be night. So before doing anything else, we will sleep. Well, that was lucky. Spends an hour and a half last time mining, gets no diamonds. Spends like 20 minutes mining today, gets like 11 ore. Or, no, that was 13 ore. And gets 30 diamonds from it. So anyways, oh yeah, let me also make a sword. Might as well make an axe, because axes are the new best PvP weapon, and pretty good at PvE as well. Just want to make sure there's nothing extra paranoid now, because once you get to this point in the series where, you know, a good maybe 13 hours in or so, this is where it starts to get a little harder. So, Unbreaking is alright. Protection 4 is pretty good. Unbreaking. Protection 4. Fire Aspect 2. Hey, let me also look at the axe, although I don't think the axe is going to be very good. Okay. And I should have enough string for a bow as well, so let me go check that out too. And I think I have a spare fishing rod somewhere. Oh, spare fishing rod and spare bow. Nice. And I have plenty of lapis to enchant this, although I can only do... can only do 2 level 30s. Punch 2. Actually not too bad, but... So we have a choice of Protection 4 on the chestplate or Protection 4 on the boots. I kind of want to take the boots just for the chance of getting Depth Strider. Because enchantments on boots and helmets, you can get it. There's a whole lot more variety than enchantments on leggings and chest plates. So, come on, Prot 4, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking 3, Feather Falling 4. Give me the roll. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. No Feather Falling, but we got the Depth Strider. So, feels good to have diamond armor. Also, yeah, let me just see what I thought earlier was right. So yeah, so leggings, boots, and helmets are all a half armor improvement over their iron counterparts. And then the chestplate is a full armor bar ahead of its counterparts. So now let's take a look at the enchantments. So Respiration 3, now that's what I want to see. Thorns 2, not really. Protection 4 is pretty good. Knockback 2, meh. Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3, that's pretty good as well. And Efficiency 4. What was this one again? Knockback 2, no. And this one, Unbreaking 3. Thorns 2, no. So it's a choice really between Protection, Respiration, and Luck of the Sea, but realistically, I don't really want to be enchanting the fishing rod right now. I want to get my good armor, that way I can survive more. So... see, this is the guaranteed Protection 4. And I think I kind of want to go for that, because if I enchant it with this, then there's a chance I get something like Blast Protection, which I don't think I want to go. So I don't know if I want to roll anything but a guaranteed protection roll, unless I'm, like, adding to another armor. So if I get, Protection 4, and then I see another roll, I can just override. So if I get, like, Protection and Fire Protection, I can always change which way the armor goes in the anvil, and I can choose whether I want Protection or Fire Protection, like which one gets overwritten. But, yeah, anyways. So I'm going with the Protection 4 roll on this one. Hopefully it's Unbreaking 3 as well. There we go. There we go. So I have 2 pieces of Prot 4 and Breaking 3 Diamond Armor. That just makes me so incredibly tanky now. Fire Protection. I mean, Fire Protection isn't bad. Because... ooh, Infinity, that's so good. Because there's a pretty high chance that I just do something stupid, fall into lava or something, and Fire Protection helps a lot there. But Protection also helps in that case, and it helps in a large number of cases, so the general Protection tends to be better. So yeah, next level 30, yeah, definitely going to be that Infinity. And I'm going to wear the armor before enchanting it, just because I believe Diamond is a fair bit better than Prot 1 Iron. Although, if I were to get, like, poisoned by a witch or something, armor doesn't help, but Protection does, so in that case it would be better. But in the vast majority of cases, Diamond armor, vastly superior. And the Sharpness 2 Iron Sword is better than a Diamond Sword. You can see 7 attack damage versus 7.5. Although the Diamond Axe is even better than that. Although Diamond Axe and... so I guess the Axe is just scale and attack speed. Which makes sense, you don't want to have too much damage on something. Okay, I'm gonna keep the armor around. I'm probably actually gonna set this up on like an armor stand or something. Let me actually see how expensive this are. I might just do that now. Great, I need to make something else for that. Let me just look up the recipe for it. I believe it takes a stone slab, I want to say, and a bunch of sticks. Smooth stone slab. Alright. Do I have any smooth stone? I do not. So let me get some. Oh, can you not blast furnace stone? Alright. Well, let me just get that going like that then. I'll put it in 2 things. And let me also make some regular stone as well. Okay, so we have over a stack of redstone blocks. I wish I had over a stack. But wish I had over a stack of diamond blocks, that'd be nice. But still have all this. I really don't want to use the diamond tools until I have them enchanted, just because unbreaking is very nice to have. And like I said, the sword is already better, and an efficiency 2 iron axe is pretty good as well. So I think I'm going to leave these in here just so that they don't take up space. But shouldn't be too much of an issue. Also, let me look up stone cutter. Anyways, stone cutter is 3 stone and iron ingot. Cool, and I don't have one of these already, right? Yeah. I really don't need this for making slabs, but it is nice to have the stone cutter in general, so I'm gonna have it. And I'll put it in the middle of the work area. Yeah, cool. And now we can make some more of these. There we go. Armor stand, and where do we want to put it? Do we want to put it guarding the entrance to the thing? Actually, wait, does it, like... Oh, cool. So yeah, I think I'll have it like that then, and I'll have different sets of armor on these. Can I give it a weapon? No, okay, only an armor stand. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the Silk Touch pickaxe in here as well, because I do want to minimize just a little bit the amount of space to take up. Although I will be taking these. I'm gonna take this with me. I will actually make a chest near the enchantment table just so I can keep some stuff near there, and I will be keeping those there as well. Hey, it's re-snowing. Cool. Put it here. I could put the chest here, but I always know that bookshelves are a little finicky sometimes. Also, how do I stand having ice floors? Sorry, I just saw your message now. The answer is I don't. Yeah, I am planning to change this really as soon as possible, but I really wanted to get diamond stuff first. It's right now, it's still not too bad. It's still the nice novelty of being able to move around the house quickly, but it's starting to get to the point where it's getting frustrating, so I'm going to replace it pretty soon. Although I don't really have a good idea of what to replace it with. I might do like something like smooth stone, or maybe something blue to match the ice, but I don't know of any good blue blocks. Maybe lapis blocks, but it's a little expensive for me right now. Also, welcome to the stream again. I have set up a Discord if you want to join that. That'll also have stream alerts, if you want to. Yeah, another viewer recommended that, and I said, yeah, it's a pretty good idea. I was going to make some books out. Probably also gonna want to make a proper sugarcane farm here at some point. I have a small one far away near the village, but no, I still need to use you. I just want to have some materials in the oh, nighttime. But yeah, while you were gone, I finally managed to get some diamonds. It took me like 2 hours of mining, 1.5 in one direction yesterday, or not yesterday, last stream. And then I mined for 20 minutes earlier this stream, and I get like 11 different diamond ores, and I have my fortune 3, and it finally ticks off. Boop. And I never put that up, and I don't have my cobblestone on me. Great. Let me go fix that, and then go see whatever that skeleton dropped. Let's see. You up in here, and grab you. Ice, am I right? I guess the skeleton stuff despawned, because it looked like it was a little farther, but... Oh well. You know what, the skeleton stuff probably slid off into the water, that's what happened. Could be anywhere. That's, you know, that's one of the unforeseen things of living in an ice biome. Gonna have to do like some sort of like forensic analysis to determine where I shot the skeleton. So I got the bow out here, I shot the skeleton over there. Oh well, I was hoping to at least get my arrow back, but I have a few left, so. Also, yeah, I have Depth Strider 3 now, so swim. I still don't think it's faster than being on land, but it's pretty good. Yeah, the skeleton faked his own death. The second time, because the first time he had to, he died and became a skeleton, and they hired him. And then he had to fake his own death again. I guess it's also entirely possible that I'm just really unlucky, and the skeleton just didn't drop anything, so there's nothing to move around on the ice. Since I didn't even see anything even around the edges. But no, I definitely need to set up some easier way of getting back and forth from between here and the village, which it is probably gonna end up being like moving the village over to me because Minecraft. Can't really have a sugarcane farm in the ice biome because it'll just freeze over all the water and break the sugarcane. Although I can like put blocks over it. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the last time you were watching what we were up to so I can fill you in on what's happened. I don't think you were here for the zombie spawner. More sugarcane everywhere. You need to make that staircase taller at some point, although there's water right above it, so it's a little hard. Okay, so yeah, zombie spawner. That's an entrance I made later on. I dug up to it after going through the caves. So I was going through the caves, and I found a zombie spawner here. So I dug it out, and I made this. So it's just very simple. It's zombies spawn, water pushes them there. There's a channel right below here that pushes them this way into a hole there. And I'm going to sit up here for a little bit to spawn more of them. And then they fall down a hole, and we kill them. And this is all half slabs here to prevent them from spawning. That way I can make a nice little dark room so that we can view without interfering with the spawning. Or getting killed by a bunch of zombies spawning on top of me. And it seems to spawn, I timed it last stream, it was anywhere between like 15 and 30 seconds, the spawn rate, but so we'll just let it go. There, here, and then we can go down here. And so on the other side of this block is the channel they fall through. And then they just all end up here. And I've turned mob sounds down way down. Otherwise, it is very loud. I think this is on like, what, 8%? I want to say 4% even. So yeah, this is how I got to the level 30 enchants. So, oh, another one. And then there's a little bit of experience that gets cut on the hopper, so you just pick that up. And I tried strip mining down here a little bit in the hopes that I would still be close enough to the spawner. But sadly, no. When I strip mine down there, I'm not close enough. Yeah. This is, at some point I want to make a glass floor in there. Was I making glass? No, you also go up and make some glass. It is still daytime. It took me so long to get a clock because I never really got any gold. And then when I thought about actually making a clock, I was here instead of in my base. So I didn't have the little bit of gold that I had. But now I have a little bit more. So yeah, I'm just going to get some sand from over here. And then this way I can make a glass floor for that viewing room. Then we don't have to deal with half slabs, and we can still look in, and we can even see the channel then. So I'm not going to dig these blocks, because these blocks, water above them. Oh, that one has water too. Cool. But from here on, should be good to dig. There we go. And of course there's just random stuff that I made too much of in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna glass all of this so I don't have to do the crouch jump. And then I can even extend it a little farther. It's not hard to do the crouch jump, it's just really annoying and it's really, really slow. So yeah, mine should have been a clock much sooner, but I don't really play that much hardcore mode, so usually it's, if it's nighttime, whatever, I'll just go out and fight, and I'm usually pretty good at PvE, so I don't die very often. I'm just much more careful in this series. But I'm usually like, I'm pretty good at PvE, so I probably won't die, and even if I did, you know, I don't play hardcore, so it's not a problem, but now I'm playing hardcore. So I never really thought about clocks until playing this. I'm actually going to place some torches here just while I'm doing this, even though it technically lowers the efficiency a little bit. I don't care, because I don't want them to spawn. There we go. And then we can destroy that, and mobs, of course, don't spawn on glass, so no problems there. And, of course, we have the built-in half slabs, so even fewer problems. Go ahead and place a piece of glass over this. Oh, no, that leads to the outside. Never mind. Well, actually, if I go like this, and like this, and like this. Yep. Then I can see down into there as well. I need to make this, I think I might need to make this one thing longer, maybe? Nope. Still good. Cool. So yeah, right now, finally got my diamond armor, so I'm looking to enchant that with level 30s. So I'm over here getting that. I should probably make the enchantment table, or remake it over here, because this is like the main source of experience, but eh. And there should also be enough zombies down there for some more experience. That's actually quite a lot of gear in there. Anyway, wait a sec so I can fill up the hopper. Not bad. I mean, it's not great. And that's cobblestone for me digging up there, I assume. I mean, I could have an armor stand filled with stuff, but honestly, I think I'm actually just going to take this to a grindstone. And, take the experience off of it, so to speak. And the rest is, I'll just leave here, and if it gets too much, I'll probably just throw it out, or maybe, maybe later on I'll take all of the unenchanted gear. Oh, yes, there's still some in here. There was. I'll probably just make like an armory haul down here of just all the gear I get from mobs. Turn on this time, got all the glass there. That's good to have there. I so wish that you could take off enchantments of stuff. Oh. Nighttime. Probably should have checked the clock first, but at least I have the hatches there, so it's not too big of an issue. And sleep. There's probably gonna be a creeper or something up here. Okay, I guess the night wasn't too long. Although that is an enchanted skeleton, a couple of creepers, another skeleton. Seems like the difficulty of this area is really high now because I've spent so much time in it. Did that one just despawn? Looks like it did. Creeper's always so terrifying to fight in hardcore, because even with this, I'd probably still die if one blew up right next to me. Good thing shields exist, but if not for those. Oh, and of course the skeleton despawned as well. Darn. I probably could have prevented it from exploding if I had, had I just turned and ran, but that also presents the risk of taking explosion damage, which I don't really want to do. There's another one there, yep. That's a pretty powerful bow to hit me. Ooh, drop the bow. Power 2. Be over there. Cool. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna enchant. My next enchantment is a, I got infinity on a bow, so that's the next one. Little baby villager. There was a witch in there at some point, although don't know what happened to it. I'll almost get that jump. Back there, I was trying to swim while still being able to breathe, but you can't do that. Well, swim is in, like, the fast version of swimming, I guess diving is what it is. And you can, like, make it seem like you're not swimming by not having, like, the water filter, but it still counts as being underwater. So it still ticks down your, stuff. I always get a little paranoid when I get to this edge first, because I'm always like, well, there's a Guardian Temple right around there, so. Oh, I got it there for a second. Where I was able to breathe while doing the fast swim. And let me just, of course, make sure that, got what I want to. Infinity. Unbreaking. 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 Actually, unbreaking is really good, because then I can unbreaking my, Fortune 3 pickaxe, but I don't have the diamonds to do that right now, so. And sharpness on a book. Yeah, I like the bow. So I hope it comes with something good. Ah, welcome back. Thank you, Minecraft, for your very generous enchantment. I so very appreciate getting just infinity on a level 30 enchantment. Yes, game. That's, quality. I'm just gonna keep that in there with one arrow. My heart, my soul. I will make another one though, just to see what it's like. Oh, and I don't think I took the string from outside of the thing. Oh, well. Ah well. So let's see what I can get on this one. This one would be Unbreaking 3. Alright. This is Unbreaking 3, and this is Splash Protection. Well, I know I don't want that one. Take a look at the sword bow pickaxe then. Lure, not bad. Unbreaking, again, not bad. You can get fortune on an axe? I didn't know that. Does it work like looting, maybe? That's fortune 2, yeah. Lure 2, and didn't take the books out, so I can't check those. I know you can apply sharpness with an anvil. I didn't know you could enchant it as well. Knockback 2. Seems like there's actually just no good enchantments, so I might just throw a level 1 on this. Actually, what's the level 1 on a book? Breaking. I'll pick up the Spare and Breaking 2 book. Let's see what this is. Okay, Quick Charge. Okay, so it's a bow enchantment, I believe. Efficiency. Unbreaking 3. Let's go search again. Check the bow. Unbreaking 3 again. Unbreaking 3 again. It really wants me to have Unbreaking. Respiration 3, not bad. And Thorns 2, which is actually kind of bad. So I think I'll go for the Helmet enchantment on this one and just hope I get protection. What was the bow again? The bow was Unbreaking, right? Yeah. See how much experience I get from disenchanting this. Not bad, actually. I'll leave it there. Oh yeah, that's another great enchantment of mine. That was a book I found, so that's pretty nice. Although I'm gonna save that, I think, for when I try to get Sharpness 5 on something, rather than just putting on something normal. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to see another ouch of my horrible luck, we can go look at my strip mine. So this goes down to the ocean. It's pretty nice. But this is the strip mine that I dug. And yeah, so we can go all the way down there. All the way down there, and then it actually drops and goes like double that distance. And we can go all the way down there for a while. And in all of that, the only branch that yielded any diamonds was this one, and that was like 11 diamonds. Well, after Fortune it was 31, but... or 13 diamond ore, and then it became 31. That was, like 2 streams, or a stream, and then the beginning of this stream was mining, and then I found some diamonds. Like, poking the holes into the side of it. I've seen that method a lot, I didn't actually think it was all that good. Give it a try next time, though. Because, if you say it's good, then it's, like, I've done that a couple of times in areas, and I've seen a lot of people do it and just get nothing from it. But, I'll try it out next time we go mining then. Although right now it's more just the enchanting. I want to pretty much be as prepared as possible before I go into the nether. Because, if I spawn above a lava lake, I'm gonna need to like quickly bridge out to get back into the portal. Because you have to like leave the portal and re-enter the portal to get back into the nether. And or if I just spawn in a horrible area. I guess now it's technically possible to like spawn into the middle of a bastion, and that would be that'd be pretty awful. So, apparently bastions are like the new hardcore zone in Minecraft. It should spawn with that, but I have seen times when it doesn't. And especially I think like if it's like next to a wall, it won't because it thinks it's good, but then it isn't. So it's always better to be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna be like bringing like blocks into my hotbar. And anyways, even every time I go into a nether portal, even in regular survival, not hardcore, I still like block it off and like put a door in just so I don't get gas bombed and lose it. Because that's one of the worst ways to go, is just starving slowly in the nether after your portal breaks. I pretty much have everything I need to go to the nether. I just want to, like, I have like the obsidian and the flint and steel. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to die when I go there, so. Oh, wow. 3 golden enchanted zombies. If they drop anything, that'll be some nice extra experience. Let's go see how much I can earn. Ooh, 2 pieces. Prot 2 and Prot 2. Cool. If I get any gold enchanted helmets, I might actually just keep those for going to the nether and keeping the piglins off me. Yeah, I guess while I'm here, I might as well do a little bit of mining. So I guess you poke the holes every other block, or like every other block, like this, and not the torch, I guess. Iron to start. And I guess the saddest thing about getting all these enchanted diamond stuff is that as soon as I go to the nether and get netherite, it's all gonna have to be removed. Because netherite doesn't keep stuff. It erases the enchantments when you get it. But I still don't really want to go without it, so it's just gonna kind of suck. Oh, really? They changed that? Nice. Because that was one of the things, like, of course I'm gonna do it, but, like, it hurts to do, but if they change that, then that's great. Oh, some lapis. That's pretty nice. And you know, it would be faster if I used the diamond pickaxe, but it still doesn't have unbreaking on it, so... care more about the experience than the coal itself, but still not bad. Let's go do the other side, I guess. I think I'm gonna stagger it by one block, just because I keep hitting the torches. Although maybe it's inevitable that I'll hit them either way. Don't know how I accidentally hit Q there, but whatever. No, yep. I guess I'll put it there. Nope. As you can see, my mining luck is excellent. I get everything that I want immediately. I thought I saw a flash of blue there for a second. Got really excited. Oh, cave. This might be an extension of the cave that I mined earlier. Might as well get the redstone and experience while I'm here. Block that off, of course. Hey, gold. Hey, and it's more than the single piece of ore that I found earlier in the series, so it's nice. Shovel. So I was exploring this cave a little last time, but I didn't really find anything good. And then I ran into a ravine, and I decided that I would stop exploring because the chances of creepers falling on heads is greater than 0. Which, yeah, that's pretty much my luck in a nutshell, is me strip mining and poke hole mining and finding essentially nothing. But yeah, as you saw there, I was, while I was strip mining, I was too far away from the spawner for it to spawn in zombies. Would have been great if I could have like gone mining and then just gone and killed some zombies, go mining again. But there's a radius around the spawner that spawns stuff in. But if you're outside of that, it's not just sort of like if you're in the chunk or something like that. Yeah, really, this part is kind of awkward because it's just sort of waiting for the zombies to spawn so I can kill them for experience and then enchant some stuff. It's nighttime, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and kill these zombies and then sleep. I'm gonna go up and sleep, that way it spawns them while I'm sleeping. Although maybe they'll be too close nearby to actually sleep, but we'll see. Oh, seems like good. This guy's a little stuck. There he goes, he found his way. Oh, welcome to the stream. See another viewer in there. I mean, at least I get to sort of just AFK a spawner and talk to the chat rather than going on like intense hunts at night. I think I much prefer this than risking the world. Well, there's a certain amount of fun to be had there. Ooh, one of them dropped an iron ingot. Ooh, there's a chain guy that dropped 2 pieces of chain. Fire protection and breaking. Nice. And then I almost have a full chainmail set from that guy. Cool. Well, take that as well. I think that's like the third iron ingot that this has produced, so not bad. It's daytime. I'm gonna head back. I didn't get level 30 off the spawner, but from disenchanting some stuff should be fine. And I have a bunch of stone as well in furnaces, so... Ah, missed the hit. Almost got the 360 hit on him. Nothing too special from him, but... If I remember correctly, it was the helmet being enchanted with respiration that I wanted to do this time. Although it would be preferable to get guaranteed protection 4 on it, but respiration is also really good to guarantee. And I think once I actually get to going to the Nether, I might as well make like, the proper portal room and decorate it. Might go for a sort of Nether coming into the overworld type build, where there's like lava and molten rock and all that, or magma rock. Magma block, that's the name. Home sweet home. I think I might actually go ahead and change the doors out now. Yeah, got up to level 29. Kinda hoping to get up to level 30, but yeah. The rest of it is in there. There it is. So I think I can just go ahead and make these into slabs and save a little bit on that way. Because I can just place them on the top part of the block and do it just fine. And how much would it cost to repair this? Yeah, it's worth it. Although I think I'll keep the ice on the sides of the room, just to sort of keep the feel. In fact, I might have like a sort of fast track here, so only half of it is slabs. We'll see. It's probably gonna look horrible, so I don't know if I'll go for it, but it's an idea. That was a leaper. Cool. I think when I redo the floor of this room, I'm gonna make it grass. I'm not quite gonna do it just yet. But at the, I might make it like a couple different sections. Well, at the very least, make the way to the bed slabs. Cool. There we go. And depth shredder coming in there, making it very, very quick. There's that. Really don't know if I like the look of the ice there. Maybe later on I'll make like a path. I might like extend this by a block or something. But for now I'm just gonna replace all of it with slabs. Or maybe even the fast track will just be made out of water so I can depth stride through it. Not bad. I think it definitely could use a little bit more work. But for not having to slip slide everywhere, it'll do. Of course that changes as soon as I step outside, but at least in my own home I can be not stressed. Night is falling. Come on. There we go. I don't think there's a great block that'll complement the ice other than ice itself. Although maybe I could go for some sort of contrast, and maybe I could go for like some sort of concrete. Haven't really looked at the concrete as much. Don't know the recipe for it. Cool. I'll have to look it up later then. Yeah. Now what I need to do is get 3 more levels. It was respiration, right? Yeah, respiration. And I can only hope for protection 4. Make the journey back. Actually, let me empty my inventory a little bit first. Actually, you know what? It'd be great if I could unpack this ice, but whatever. It makes it stand out a little more, I guess. follow notification. Thanks. See you though. Thanks, the almighty random. If you wanna also get a notification when I stream, then I have a Discord. It should be in the About Me links section. You just join there, and there's a little reaction you can get, and then you'll get added whenever I stream. Not the most consistent. Should be on tomorrow, and I'll be on. I mean, I'm not gonna drop it, but I don't have a schedule where it's like I'm available, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from this time to this time or something like that. But yeah, anyways, yeah, welcome to the stream. You're welcome to chat if you want to say anything. I'm paying attention. Yeah, right now I'm just making a way from my base to nearby land, where I have a zombie spawner. Just to make sure that this is wide enough so that I can get through it without hitting anything. Although I guess technically leaving it as too high would actually have been better, but yeah. Too late now. Wow. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll just keep going this line. Roughly, anyways. Thanks for bringing more people then, Killjoy. Well, it's slightly off now, but whatever. It's straight enough. Ah, magma block. Love Depth Shredder so much. Yeah, it's snow. I think this one I will dig too high. Let's put those next to each other. I think I have to widen this as well, so I don't knock my head against it or anything like that. Yeah, that's the kind of speed I'm talking about. I'll probably eventually go ahead and do that for this entire way. Although I think actually using a boat is fastest if you're on ice because it builds up the acceleration over time. I think the maximum is 40 blocks a second if I remember correctly. Do this. There we go. Oh, I ran out of ice. Well, just gotta get some more then. It's so hard to find ice in this biome. Ironically, the hardest thing about gathering all this ice is that usually I just gather too much. Because this pickaxe, like, insta-mines everything, so I end up taking out, like, 3 blocks when I meant to take out 1. Although not a problem for this kind of tunneling. There's some more there. This might end up going too far that way, and I'll probably end up having to just make a straight path that way, but not a bad problem to have. The route won't be exactly direct, but not the worst problem to have again. Was that a drowned with a... No, it's a drowned with a piece of ice. Thought I had a nautilus shell for a second. Well, thanks for delivering the ice back. If we continue this along here, it'll get to about here, and then to about here. We will have to cut this corner away a little bit just to make sure that it doesn't interfere. And at some point I'm probably going to go back and light this up as well. always so much farther every single time I go here. It feels like it just gets farther and farther away. Ice again. Oh, drowned. Cool. Oh, that's it. Just over there. Nice. So, just dismantle you. Rate of the stream probably went pretty bad there for a second just because of how much was breaking and such, but subtitle's very nice to have, though. There we go. And I think... Yeah, I think I just want to go straight this way, actually. Which means probably more destruction of the nearby icebergs. This way, at least, though, should be much, much faster. And over here, I'll transition to a one-wide thing. I'll probably make it too wide as well at some point. Right now, I just want to prioritize getting over there. And I think that's just about enough breaking of ice. Oh, there's a little drowned castle over there that I never realized. Cool, now we have a thing linking us between the base and the village. Kinda want to go ahead and explore that drowned ruins. So let's go make a door so I don't drown. Yes, there it is. Sorry about that. Okay, so it does seem like there's a block above it. Bunch of wheat, Hudson Cole, and I think that's a treasure map. Hey, buried treasure map, cool. And, the door. Yep, that seems to be the only treasure chest there. Definitely not that bad when you have Depth Strider. Probably not even that bad normally, but very much not a risk-taking stream. Actually, take a look at this treasure map. So I think it'd be over that way. Actually, that might be, I think a couple streams ago, or maybe last stream, I explored and I found a ship that was washed up. The sort of one that's like completely on land. And that might be what this is referring to, or around there. Because that would be in that direction. Don't have much use for you, so I'll just place y'all there. Back to the zombie spawner. So if I stay here for about maybe 10 minutes or so, I should get enough for level 33 enchantment. At least that's the goal anyways. So, well, level 33s, and then I can do 2 level 30 enchantments. So I get respiration, then hopefully my chestplate's a good enchantment. Although I also don't want to wait too long, because then it's kind of boring. Even though I know that mobs can't spawn on glass or home, or half slabs, I keep getting paranoid that something's gonna spawn here. Let's give it one more spawn, and then we'll head down and see what we collect. I know it hasn't been 10 minutes, but I just want to see what's up. Or rather, what's down. Okay, can't quite crit there. There we go. Hey, another iron ingot. It's the 4th. Yeah, not even enough for 1 level off of that, so this is going to take a while. I don't really know what to do with these snowballs. Actually, I don't think snow blocks melt. So I could maybe use those for my floor in my base rather than the stone slabs, and those would complement the ice pretty well. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Actually, is it possible to just... I don't think it's possible to place down snowballs, right? Nope. Oh. More experience. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Do y'all see, do y'all see when the chat comes up on, like, do y'all see the, Twitch chat on the stream? And also, like, the follows and such, or no? Because if so, I might have to change that, because I haven't been seeing it on my end. Hmm. I'm beginning to think it might have just been underneath Minecraft the entire time. I moved it up. That might change it. Oh, I see it now. On my end, anyways. Yeah, so I'm using Streamlabs, or Streamlabs OBS, and so I can pull up the Twitch chat on the side, like it's normally like you would pull up the Twitch chat on the side, and then I also have a stream preview, and so I can see the chat the entire time. It's not, I've been able to read that. It just wasn't appearing on stream, and I like to have it on the stream, just so that people who want to watch full screen can watch it full screen, without having to worry about missing out on the chat if they want it. So it seems like there's quite a delay. Double check that on my end. Go tune into my own stream, although I've muted it so that you won't like double sound, which would be really annoying to hear. Okay, so it seems to be about 10 seconds behind or so, if I had to take a guess. I'd prefer to minimize the delay as little as possible, but it seems that that's as low as it would go. Because I've tried to make it as short as possible, because it's Minecraft. I'm not going to get stream sniped or anything like that. Yeah. It's killed about 10 minutes of time or so. I didn't check the exact time when I started waiting up there, but there should be quite a few zombies down here. I can hear them. Yeah, and this farm does drop them, but only drops them out 20 blocks just to be safe so that they don't die themselves, because if they die without me hitting them, then of course I get no experience, and considering that I want experience very much, I don't want that happening. So let me organize this just a little bit better, such that I can fit in 2 sets of gear, one there and one there, in each row, and then 3 rows. Although I guess I'll probably need more than 3 rows if I want to include things like iron, diamond. But provided that I get mobs that spawn with iron. Because if I get mobs that spawn with enchanted diamond armor, that'd be nice. At the very least, I can just use it to, I can strip off the enchantments and then use it to repair my current diamond armor. Shouldn't be too much, and then I can get another level 30. And if I can get a full set of level 30 diamond armor, I think I should be good to just go to the nether. I mean, it'd be great if I could also get a enchanted golden apple, but I'm not that optimistic, especially with how poorly my mining's been going. But I did manage to craft a second one, so... Oh yeah, and then of course, not having gold armor will be a bit of a problem. I might actually do, might end up making a gold helmet. Again, because that's the closest to diamond helmet that you can get. It's only a half behind diamond armor, whereas any other piece would be significantly further behind since it's gold. And then I just end up enchanting my chest plate to get the best enchanted diamond chest plate I could get. So I don't really want to go to the nether without something gold, because then piglins will just destroy you. Although that's not much of an issue in the Basalt Delta. I also don't want to be in the Basalt Delta, so if I end up... So, if my nether portal ends up being in the Basalt Delta, I am going to leave the nether and relocate as soon as possible. Not the entire base, but the nether portal. Because I've been in the Basalt Deltas, like, I have very limited 1.16 experience. Basically, I got iron armor, and then I went to the nether, and I was exploring the nether a little bit. And, yeah, the Basalt Deltas that I spawned in, or with that portal that I spawned in, yeah, they were terrifying. You have lava pits every 2 steps. You have magma cubes that'll jump over 5-block tall things to knock you into them. Gas still spawn nearby, and basalt, I believe, is actually not blast resistant to ghasts, so that's also good. Very good. And, yeah. And of course you can't put down water in the nether, so you can't do anything like that to save yourself. So until I have, yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah, so I think until I have fire resistance potions, I'm not even gonna touch a basalt delta with a 10-foot pole. And like you can't even really escape from them either because there's so much like verticality to them. There's so much like difference in height. So it's pretty much like as soon soon as I see a Basalt Delta, I am just turning around, going back through the portal. So it seems like the stream might have been gradually getting, Mining through is safe? Huh. Haven't actually done much mining through it, so... I'd still rather not do anything in regards to it, so even if mining through it was safe, I still probably wouldn't even touch it. I should say, even though mining through it is safe. Or I guess as safe as mining through anything in there goes, because I'm pretty sure there's still the lava pools. Didn't want to get set on fire by the zombie there. Just gonna do a quick circuit around here just to make sure there's no skeletons in the water I can kill. Nope. Cool. So I'm gonna see if I don't even know if I have any gold. Actually, let me see what kind of gold I have down in the zombie spawner. I had, what, like a gold chest plate or something down there? Because if I don't have any gold ingots, then having any gold is better than having no gold when you're encountering big ones. Although every other mob, it'll be very detrimental to not have gold, but I can at least just keep it on standby and switch it in and out if I need to. Yes, sir, I forgot to pick up the stuff from the hoppers. So I have a golden chest plate there. I guess it's better to have a half slab and then the hopper, because the hopper will still pull stuff through the slab, and then experience won't get caught on it, but yeah, it's not too big of an issue. And now I have one extra level, so I can afford to, depending on what I have to do, I can afford to blow a level on just recycling the enchantments to see if I get something better. Because if I can make a gold helmet, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to enchant my chest plate. My chest plate currently only has the Thorns enchantment, which, like, Thorns is not a bad enchantment, but it degrades your armor faster. And if I ever try to do anything with moving hostile mobs around, like villager farming with zombie villagers, if I try to move those zombie villagers around, it'll be a massive pain because if they hit me, they get damaged. And I want to try and avoid that. Also, I'm just going to keep on expanding the sugarcane farm for now. But at some point in the future, I will begin harvesting it, but I don't really need it now, so I'm just going to keep putting it back into itself to get more and more sugarcane every time. Because I think that entire farm started off with like 3 sugarcane, and I just kept expanding it. Yeah, this is so much better than like doing all the awkward like iceberg parkour and trying to navigate my way. It wasn't difficult to navigate because I went from like one corner to the other corner, so no matter which way I go, if I hit a side, I just know to go towards the corner off that side, but... But you know, once I get a roof over this entire path, that'll also be something amazing, because then I can just spam space the entire way and just go lightning fast. Because that took no time at all, and before it felt like it was taking a while. Although I guess it didn't really take too long, it just felt like it did, but... yeah. So let's just grab everything that I want, and also... have to put the snowballs away. Yeah, so I think I might just replace all these slabs with snow. I thought the slabs might go at least slightly well with the ice, because, you know, gray's a pretty decent color for pairing stuff. I mean, it's not like the king of pairing, but it doesn't do badly. And, I mean, it's not horrible, but it doesn't really match that well, so I think having the snow might just do better. So I have a bunch of gold chest plates. A bunch of them, but I don't think I actually have any. Do not have enough gold for anything but boots, and I've already enchanted my boots, so I think I'd rather just go with a gold chest plate. At least temporarily, not like permanently going through the nether, but having it is better than not having it. And I'll probably end up dropping like a level on it. I really shouldn't have, I could have had like a Prot 3 gold chestplate if I had, really gone for it. Oh well. Helmet enchantment, I believe. Respiration 3 versus Unbreaking versus Unbreaking. So yeah. And I of course put all of that up, I didn't need to. So let me take a look at this and, so it's somewhere that way between here and the village. Somewhere. Slap that miscellaneous chest. And let me get a stack of lapis. I meant to keep a stack of lapis in the chest, but I guess I just took it out earlier. And give me something good. You know, Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity, Protection 4, Unbreaking 3. Come on, you know, you want to give it to me, game? It's alright. It's better than not. Honestly, I was expecting to only get Respiration 3, so it's better. It's better than what I was expecting, but not by much. And then let me just see if I can drop some... Meh, sight. You know, I'm not going to be wearing this everywhere, but in the nether, when I'm dealing with piglins, it'll be better than dealing with the piglins themselves. I definitely should have looked at what all the enchantments are. So, ooh, Power 4. Okay, I think I want to go for that one next. There's some Breaking 3 versus Protection 4. Okay, so Power 4, Protection 4 on the next week. Well, I think if I can get that Protection 4, or the Power 4, then in the nether I'll be able to use the Power 4 Infinity Bow. And I think that'll just be better than having the Protection 4 chestplate, because I will be wearing the gold chestplate a lot of the time in the nether. There's those little holes on the roof that were keeping me back there. Tough choice, though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Power 4 for now, and then see if I can get that enchantment later on. Okay, you can see how fast I'm going through those smaller sections. So. I want to check if I still have my bed on me, which I do. I'm gonna see if I can make it to the zombie spawn before the sun officially sets. That way I can sleep next to the spawner and spawn more zombies while I'm sleeping. And this entire area is blocked and doored off, so this area is actually quite safe. Well, time to sit here for another 10 minutes. Oh, see ya. Didn't actually do that until now, but yeah, have a good one. Next stream will probably be involving the nether. If I might go to the nether this stream or next stream, although I might actually cut this stream here pretty soon as well. I definitely want to get those level 30s in first, though. Yeah, if If you joined the Discord, signed up for the alerts, then you should just get a ping for the next stream. See you around. Yeah, keep equipping each other's items. Did get some gold boots. Not the worst. Iron shovel, again, not the worst. Not the best, but not bad. Gonna see a set a little timer for 10 minutes just to see how far we get. Yeah. So we're at pretty much 27, almost 28, 2 bars down. See how much experience we get from 10 minutes of waiting out the spawner, and then going down afterwards and killing stuff. There's not too much to say on this part of it. Almost feels awkward to stream this, just because there's really not much going on, not much that I can commentate over. I mean, I could try a really hype zombie spawning stream, but I don't really want to not stream something, because if I end up dying off stream, then it's just sort of, oh hey chat, sorry, yeah I died, that world's gone now, we need to start again. But yeah. That guy is determined. He really wants to go that way. So maybe he's like somehow seeing me and catching that there's a way there. Might have been it, or maybe he just hit the wall and decided that enough was enough. Nope. Did he see me again? No, he just really wants to go that way, and then he gets pushed too much, and then he starts resisting again. There we go, now he's in the channel. Maybe there's a villager over there that fell down somewhere. Almost an ASMR stream at this point. Just zombie sounds, water sounds, and then me interrupting every now and then. I can take a second to look at things like Twitch achievements and such. Although I'll still be looking at the chat if there's any viewers out there that want to. Well, I've reached the achievements for streaming 8 hours and on 7 different days over the past 30 days. So that's nice. Reached 10 followers, thanks to y'all. And I've said I don't really care about the number of followers, but seeing it increase is still a nice thing, even if I don't care as much about it. It's still nice to see. I suppose I should say that if I don't care about the number of followers, it's I don't care about it being low or high, because my goal isn't to get a ton of followers, but it's still nice if to have a lot of followers, is what I should say. I care if the number is high, but I don't care if the number is low. I suppose it's not necessarily high or low, but the fact that there are people who are willing to follow and watch the streams is nice. I really am looking at, just more looking at Twitch stuff, honestly, because I'm still new to streaming, and it's nice to see all the ins and outs of it that they have. I am still looking at the chat every minute or so, just to make sure I'm not missing anybody. That would be the 10-minute timer. So let's go see what it's like to wait for 10 minutes. I think we just got another spawn in there. Or at least the last bit of a spawn in going down. A little worrying. Don't know where they came from. Maybe they came up from down here. Block it off. Or maybe they just glitched through the block because there were too many of them. That was satisfying. Not too much new stuff, considering them, but 10 minutes got us fairly close to level 30. Not as close as I would have expected, to be honest, but eh. I really don't know where those guys came from, so I'll just place an oak door here because I don't want to have to keep placing a block and unplacing it. Unplacing, yes, breaking. It is also possible that entity cramming had a factor there, which is if you have too many mobs in one spot, you can they can like sort of overwhelm each other and like they'll start taking damage because they're crammed in there, hence entity cramming, entities just being things. So it's possible that because there were so many zombies down there, they started sort of killing each other off. So I'm going to go ahead and widen the space a little bit. I'm going to add, doubling the space. He dropped his gold chestplate. And he dropped an iron ingot. Ooh boy, now that is what I am talking about. This is a fair bit better than this one. Now, had I kept the other Prot 2 gold chestplate, I could have had a Prot 4 gold chestplate. Of course, I didn't think that I would actually be, using a gold chestplate, but... And I'm not going to unenchant this one, because if I get another Prot 2 gold chestplate, I am, of course, going to combine them all together, and get that sweet, sweet Prot 4. And Unbreaking 3. Can't forget that, that's even better, especially on gold, because this is actually probably better even than this one, which, is full durability. Maybe not, but still, significantly better. Anyways. Just gonna expand it just by doing this. And this. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do it this way. Just so that it's right up against there. And I should be able to still get experience if I need to get it from there. Cool. Access there. Still have my books on me. But time to sit up here. Actually, not for too much longer. Because we are so very close to level 30. But with the extended area, it should mean that if entity cramming was the problem back there, it should mean that it will be much less of a problem, because they will have more area and so be less crammed. And it also means that it'll be slightly easier to pick up items. Very minorly, just because they're slightly more spread out, so when an item drops, it's less likely for it to hit another zombie and have them pick it up. Although, when it's full, it doesn't make any difference. But yeah. Honestly, the 5 zombies that drop down there should be enough, but I don't want to have to go down, realize that it only spawned 1 zombie, and then have to come back up to it, and then have to go back down to get more experience. That should be enough, though. There we go. I have to be careful because I'm pretty sure they can hit me here. Not quite. Maybe a baby zombie could. Oh. realized that I had forgotten to expand it in the next area. Although technically that could be one way just to separate out the baby zombies, but there's not really a reason to separate out the baby zombies, so, you know. I'm gonna take the pair of gold boots with me, just in case, but I don't think I'm gonna ever use them. But yeah, so now it's time to get power 4, see what enchantment we can get on our chest plate. It is daytime, so should be fine. This sword is looking pretty hurt. So I think I'll start using my diamond sword. I'll have to check it out, make sure, or just see if there's like a sharpness enchantment for it. I do a really quick sweep when I first get out, just in case I notice anything immediately. Everything seems clear though. It is roughly noon, so most things will have despawned or burned. So it seems like all of that is outside the range of render distance when I'm in the zombie spawner, so I'll be extending it the other way a little bit. And then this will probably be all the expansion that I do to the farm. Because I don't think I'm really going to need all that much. Although, later on, you know, once you get into the Elytra phase of the game, where you can use the rockets to propel yourself, it needs quite a bit of paper. So I might set up a farm at that point, just so I have automatic paper and automatic gunpowder. Gunpowder coming from an automatic creeper farm, hopefully. And then, that should be good enough. And let me double check that this wasn't anything great. Oh yeah, it was. It was the dilemma between protection and, protection and power. He attack, but he also defend. Rather, he attack, but he also protect. Smite 4 is actually not a bad enchantment at all. Although I do tend to prefer sharpness just because of its versatility. But no, definitely going to go with the power. Maybe I can even get infinity on this. Although, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. But having infinity and power 4 is a pretty nice combination. Protection 3, definitely don't want that, because it means I'm guaranteed to not get protection 4. Sharpness 3, efficiency 4, piercing 4. What is piercing? I know impaling is damage, is a sword enchantment that increases damage to, increases damage to fish type monsters, so squid, guardians, etc. Piercing, piercing, piercing. Let me go look that up. Okay, maximum level of 4 on a crossbow. Okay, arrows shot from a piercing crossbow can pass through that number of entities. +1. Or piercing 3, yeah. Okay. So if I have piercing 4, it'll go through 4 enemies, hit the 5th one, and stop. I don't really see myself using crossbows as much, though, so I think I'm going to be fine without it. Let me see, what sort of pickaxe enchantment will I get? Efficiency, not bad. And of course, yeah, we had those. The fishing rod on me. Luck of the Sea 2. We have Luck of the Sea 3 is the highest, and if I'm using a level 30 enchantment, I really just want to get the highest level. But anyways, let me see what I can get on this, oh, Infinity. Not Power 1, no. 4 this way, 10 that way, because that's to restore the durability as well. 4 levels for Infinity Power 5, Power 4, so it's pretty good. Pretty good, and of course I'll leave you here. Put that there. And, yeah. You're getting very close to being ready for the Nether. Well, I mean, realistically speaking, we were ready for the Nether once we got fully enchanted iron armor. You can survive pretty well with that. Having the extra bit of assurance of enchanted diamond armor is pretty nice. And then, of course, this as well, which is for the piglins, and it has pretty solid enchantment, I'm gonna be honest. Protection 3 and breaking 3 is pretty nice. For gold, anyways. If it was diamond armor, I wouldn't really want anything that is less than Prot 4 and breaking 3. But, yeah. And of course our helmet is only protection 3, but that was mediocre enchantment. I enchanted it for the respiration, which means that I can do... Having the respiration means that I can do stuff like this. And it still hasn't ticked down a single thing of water. There we go. So it takes a good maybe like 10 seconds for the first bubble to go down. Yeah, it's pretty nice, especially when we live in this sort of biome, because this means that we can start looting these drowned cities and such. I know there's a drowned city somewhere that way, and I know there's a drowned building over there, so I'm going to check out the drowned building and see what happens. Someday I'm going to run into that armor stand, think it's an enemy, hit it, and like break it or something, and it's not going to do anything, but I'm just going to feel really dumb. Just going to get some extra sticks, because why not? Doors for breathing underwater. Don't exactly need a water bucket underwater. Although I need a bow even less, and there's a chance that I fall into like a lava pit or something. You never know. But bows underwater are effectively useless, so... And about the only thing that'll make these boots better is having feather falling on them, so... And respiration, having respiration is so freeing. Although I don't have aqua affinity, so I'll still mine just as slowly as I did. But... Actually... And go ahead and move a little bit closer. Actually, I should be able to just swim into the top. Go. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so it's under you. Okay, well that was fairly worthless. And I'll keep the leather armor just because. I'm actually gonna wait a little bit just to see if any mobs spawn anywhere nearby. Because I want to know how safe this area is. Okay, so they can definitely spawn on packed ice at least. Don't know if they can spawn on regular ice. Took way too many shots there. Another skeleton over there. So they can spawn on packed ice. Oh, and regular ice. So I need to light up everywhere around here. Alright. Well, that means this base is nowhere near anywhere close to anything resembling safe. The inside of it is fine. The outside, ooh boy, the outside. Even the inside is a little questionable in places. Good thing that I found this now instead of, you know, discovering it tragically later on. I'm gonna go ahead and light this path up just a little bit. Not in any particular distance or order or anything really, just so I can go down it safely in the future. And at some point this ice is going to melt, so I'll have to replace it with packed ice. So this is packed ice, this is regular ice, and so this will be fine, but this will melt. There we go. So now the path should be mostly safe. There's a couple parts where mobs will probably be able to spawn at night, but few and far between. There are better spawning spots around. So. Yep, you can already see that in some places the regular ice is melting. Although again, this is packed ice, and so the packed ice will never melt. Nor will blue ice, which is sort of like the packed ice of packed ice. That's also blue ice right there. You can craft it or make it. Same thing with, or like you can craft it or find it. Same thing with packed ice. So you can turn 9 regular ice into 1 packed ice, and you can turn 9 packed ice into 1 blue ice. Although you can't undo it, like blocks can. So, you know, you can turn 9 diamonds into a diamond block, and then you can turn around and make a diamond block into 9 diamonds. But you can't do the same thing with ice. If you compress it, it stays that way. And yeah, all of this needs to get lit up at some point. So I might have to go ahead with my base building for the next couple of episodes rather than going to the nether, just so I can have that assurance. Although I might not have to. We'll see. I mean, right now I don't have much dirt. I have 47 dirt, and I think I have like another maybe like 40 down below. 26 grass, although I don't really want to use the grass too much because it'll be very useful later on if I want to make grass areas inside the base. And I no longer have the Silk Touch shovel. I can still pickaxe grass, and like, cause I have the Silk Touch pickaxe, but that's it just feels wrong. So, but yeah, I think that'll be it for this stream. So next time, getting the final level 30 enchant. Actually, let me go ahead and drop a couple of low-level enchantments on. I'll enchant this iron sword. Why not? And the books are over here too. Fishing rod as well. And that way I can sort of cycle through and get enchantments that I actually want to get. Oh. Okay. Does this have a good enchantment? Oh, it was smite, right? No, sharpness. Sharpness 4 actually is pretty good. And still sharpness. Sharpness. Huh? Okay, thank you, game. I guess diamond has a lower enchantability than iron then. Thought it was equal. Interesting. Book. Piercing, again, don't really want piercing. So, crossbow enchantment. Fishing rod is luck of the sea. You be smite 2 for 1 level, I will take that. And that'll replace this sword for now. I will probably do something with the sword at some point. Maybe I'll name it and shrine it somewhere as the first sword that I really used. Okay, now let's take a look at you. Unbreaking 3 is pretty nice. Fire protection, not a bad book, but not great either. And then pickaxe efficiency. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for an Unbreaking 3 and hope we luck out. That's about all I can hope for. Actually go make, because my pants are pretty much as good as they're gonna get, because I don't really want thorns, so I'll make, iron boots and an iron helmet, just to see what the enchantments are like. Unbreaking 3 is good for the helmet. Unbreaking 3 is not great for the boots. So, next enchantment, either a helmet so we can combine it, we can get that up to Unbreaking 3, and then we'll have everything in 3s. We'll have Respiration 3, Protection 3, and Unbreaking 3. Or we'll go with the Chestplate enchantment and get the Unbreaking 3 guaranteed, hoping for protection. Although I don't really like to just hope for protection. And of course, were I to do that helmet enchantment, I would need to, you know, go mine some diamonds, and then so really, next one is pretty much guaranteed to be a pretty much the best if I just go for a regular old chestplate enchantment. I mean, realistically, none of the protections are horrible to get. You know, if I'm going into Nether, fire protection is pretty good, flash protection is okay to get against the ghasts. Protection is just the best because it's all around. So, and projectile protection for the skeletons and blazes. So, all of the protections will work in Nether, but protection will work in more cases, even though protection is actually, protection is like the worst level. It does less when it does stuff, but it does stuff much more often than other things, and that's why it's worse to balance it out. So like I think like against a projectile protection will be significantly better. I think it's like 3 or 4 times better, maybe even more, because it procs more often, produces more damage. But of course, projectile protection only works against projectiles, so you're losing out on everything else. Whereas protection works against fire and everything else, so that's why people usually use protection rather than projectile protection or blast protection. Make sure I don't have anything smelting still, so don't forget about it for next time. Don't think you can even store anything in those. Llama bleats. I almost read that as llama breaks, and I was like, what? How does a llama break? But anyways, that's gonna be it for this stream. So hope you enjoyed. If you're watching the VOD, thank you